Hello everyone. This video won't make much sense if you haven't followed my attic videos. It's time to close it up for the winter. I'll be checking it periodically during the next 6 months. Hopefully the changes I made will make it a lot drier than it was. I need to install baffles in an insulated section of the attic to allow air to flow freely through the soffits. And the final thing I need to do is close off this opening in the garage ceiling. This is important to maintaining a dry space above. If that opening stays open like it always has, the air flowing through there will short circuit the soffit vents. They can't pull as much air when they're being bypassed by allowing airflow through that big leak. This will also prevent excessive moisture from being sucked into the attic from the garage with its wet winter floor. Let's start in the attic.
We've got two types of staplers here. There's this one that you just squeeze a staple out the end here. And this type is like a hammer. Pop the staple right in.
I had little success with the hammer style stapler. There's not enough space to get a good swing.
Pull this insulation out. Definitely stuffed down in there too tightly so that there's no air, passageway coming up from the soffits up into the attic. Shoot, there's still not a clear path down there. Someone stuffed it full of insulation. It really shouldn't have been done that way. You want air to be able to come up from the soffits up in here.
The cables that were stapled down so close to the rafters created an obstruction we had to contend with. They need to be on top of the insulation. Sometimes we had to pull the insulation out from under the cables, then push it back under after a baffle was installed.
Very foolish what they did. Okay. If I look down in there, I can see a clear path down to the soffit. The plywood roof sheathing is either 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch plywood, so I'm using a 3/8 inch staple to hold these up. Now I can just gently tuck this stuff back in there. I'm not trying to pack it in there. Really, it just needs to fill the space. It doesn't need to be packed in. The insulation is stuffed in there is holding it up anyway. All right.
There's no insulation in here yet, but there will be. So we want the baffles in place in preparation for that.
So we want to get it all the way past. You see the top of the wall there?
That's the top of the outside wall.
That's the outside wall. Just get it an inch or two past that. That's as far as you need to have it in there. And then staple it up. These things are pretty flimsy also. Alright, that's enough. Okay, yep, so there you can see there's light coming up in there.
Yeah.
So that has a good soffit vent right there. Yeah, you have to kind of just work it down in there. It's flimsy enough to fold and bow and fit in there. It doesn't have to be flat. If you're trying to make it flat, it doesn't need to be.
There's a lot of funky nails
I know.
in the way. Okay.
You can work it down in there. Lay it down on the top of the wall there. Just, no. There, down in there. Just force it down in there. That's it. Now is it over the top of the edge of the wall? Yeah, that's perfect. Yep, takes a good squeeze to operate that stapler. Now put, 3 or 4 more staples down each side, if you can.
Okay.
Okay, while you're there, point to me where you think the top of the wall is. Yeah, that 2x4 there.
Yeah.
So do you think that baffle is only 1 or 2 inches past the top of the wall?
Past meaning like.
Meaning beyond it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so try to get it so it's only 1 or 2 inches beyond it. See, that one's like more,
Okay.
isn't it? It's farther past it than 2 inches.
So like 3 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, so try to do just 1 or 2, I think.
Okay.
Okay, that'll work. That one's already got a baffle. That one needs a baffle, and the insulation is blocking the airflow there.
Okay. Can't see any light.
Yeah, the insulation's packed way down there. You gotta pull it up. What I had to do is, do it a layer at a time. So that first layer there, yep. And then after that, there's probably 2 more layers. Watch your head, you got nails sticking out. Yeah, that last one's a son of a gun. Same thing I had to do on the other ones.
Still can't see any light.
Can't see any light, but it looks like it's clear, so. Yeah, it's clear. Oh, I can see light.
Okay.
All right. Can you get one more on each side?
Sure.
Now, you have to tuck that insulation back down in there. Tuck it one layer at a time, just like it came out. It was under the cable.
Okay.
Pull it up through. You should be able to lay flat on there where it was. That looks good. So we put one in there. There was one there. Put one there. They had them. Put one there and there. There was one there. We put one there. And there. And there. And that's all we're doing for now. There's no insulation in the rest of the attic.
This opening in the garage ceiling isn't just a fire code violation, but it allows a large amount of air to flow into the attic directly from the garage. This is a massive air leak that short-circuits the functioning of the soffit and ridge ventilation system. If the air that should be flowing through the soffits is replaced by free-flowing garage air, those high-impedance vents won't pull their maximum airflow, so the attic won't stay dry. In addition to that, the winter air coming from the garage is full of extra moisture due to the melting snow on the cars, creating puddles inside. So it's important to seal this off. This is just temporary. As I continue my attic upgrades, I'll be taking it down whenever I need access to work up there.
Sealed.
Thank you for watching. Please take a moment to like and subscribe.